We are having with us a sibling jodi of Vaishali Thakkar and Hemal Thakkar at trifecta.vaishali.com. Please come. So who is the elder of you? So how good care do you take of your children then? How well does he take care of you?
Well, I should say very well. But at times it's a matter of convenience because we are only a year apart. And sometimes he's a friend, and then he wants to become an elder brother, he becomes the elder brother.
Bully, yeah?
Yeah, very much.
Have a choice.
He's got a choice.
Yeah. So, is it like you take his advice or he takes your advice? How is it like?
Generally, on anything, we do have our own point of view. But definitely, we come to if it's a matter of advice, I definitely ask him what does he think about it.
So, suppose you want to take a child, like we wanted to do the family today. So, did he agree to it? Yes.
Actually, he didn't. He will never influence me in a way where he will tell me you are supposed to do this part or you are not supposed to do that part.
That's your discretion.
He will always tell me to take my own decision, and he just wants that you're comfortable with it, then you should do it. Otherwise, and of course, he will tell me about a few things. Sometimes you feel like, why these things are happening, why the scripts don't come on time. So when these things starts bogging you down, and because it is such a huge industry. See, as an actor, you're only doing your bit, but it's a very big industry. There are a lot of people working in it. So I think he was the one to make me understand that it is just because you are standing in front of the camera at that point of time, you think only that is important. But a lot of things go into it, and if there are kind of delays or some kind of other some things that you don't understand, is the one who really is that you have to balance it out.
And so, like, since childhood coming from a theatrical family, so you got involved into it.
Yes. Like my father, as he said, he was a theatre actor. So we used to regularly, every Sunday, we used to go to theatre. Like if he's performing or we're going and watching a play or something. Sunday was always a theatre day for us.
So like that you got into it.
Yes, my father was working for Shabi Nanda. He was doing a paper, and that's how I started knowing him. He's a family friend. And he was producing one play. And at that point of time, I had just finished off with my I was in graduation. Last year, I was going to start my last year, and he just asked me, would you be keen in doing this play? So just come. And it was a very, it was not a main role or anything, it was actually a side role, and I started off with that.
And who's your favorite, Icha or Tapasya?
Well, it's a very nice question. Nobody will answer that. At least when the show is on, nobody's answering that for you. We shall meet later.
It shows that. Now we have the rapid fire round with him. Hemal, are you ready for it?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Do you watch vaishali shows? Religious? Only for her?
I watch the mom. So watching it. She can't lose out. So I will.
Do you advise her on the kind of roles that she should take?
No, I think she's wise in it and she has the experience now. So I think advise her on what role she should take. She's more in control of her art.
Do you intend offering her a role in any of your productions? As a very main character?
I would love to, but I don't have the. We've done a play together. So
But you can always create.
for television, of course, television is again, if we have created, there are a lot of other various sides. But till now, I don't think so.
How protective are you about her?
Cinderella. She's my Cinderella, so she's out. I awake till the time she's back home. She's usually late. It's 2, 4 in the morning, whatever, if she's partying out with her friends.
Do you want her to get married and settled in life as a brother? Like, how responsible do you feel?
I feel that she should be happy in her life. That is more important. Definitely, I would love that she gets married, she finds a guy who will keep her happy. And if she doesn't find a guy, or if she has still not found, I'm perfectly okay with that.
You're not
Till
going
the time, till the time she's not happy and she's not, very satisfied with the guy she's going to get married to, I'm perfectly good with it. I don't want to force her, push her.
One role you would like to see her in as?
And that is one thing which I think a lot of years I always thought that she.
I think she's also in political science.
Yeah. And she has that personality to carry on.
One thing that you like about her?
She cooks well. She cooks well, yeah. And she's very passionate. Whatever she thinks she does, like she has done this thing called Ikobana. So, she's pursued that to a level. She's got some awards on it.
Wow. And I'm sure your house is like a garden.
Yeah. We are staying in the garden only. Actually, the garden, that's where we are sleeping.
One thing you don't like about her?
But she wakes up pretty late. If she's not working, she won't wake up.
So that is her prerogative, no?
It's morning.
Beginning she shows in
Life
life.
should be fading, fade out. That's not.
One thing that nobody knows about her.
People don't know about her. She's busy. Yeah.
And what is your stress buster?
My daughter, Maisha,
Okay. How old is she?
19 months. Almost now she is only 2 years soon.
Naughty?
She's turned into a naughty child right now. It's fun. And she's the energy actually of house. So I look forward to every day.
Seeing her grow up.
So if I have a physical problem going on, I go and be with her. So I don't stress myself out.
It's really nice. And what is your advice to Vaishali?
Be happy, keep smiling, work hard.
Smiling and work hard.
Yeah.
Thank you, Hemal. Thank you so much. Now we have our rapid fire with vaishali Thakkar. Your favorite shows? Not Uttaran, besides Uttaran.
Public Pyarela.
Oh wow, I forgot to say besides your brothers.
She's marketing.
No,
Rapid fire, now she's doing this.
I would say Balika because that's one show which is for so long it has been going on and I really like the storyline.
And I think they do have a social message.
Superb. Technically very well shot, very well performed. It's a complete package. Lovely show.
Any reality show that you would like to be a part of?
Any adventure show.
Khatron ke Khiladi.
I don't mind trying that.
Yes, wow. No water phobia and all, no?
A little bit, but I think I should at least try that. I don't mind trying.
Do you seek Hemal's advice on professional matters? Will you take it?
Yes.
Or ultimately what you decide to take?
No, I definitely would want to take his point of view and analyze it.
Success to you is?
Something which needs to be very, which has to be more grounded. Something like, because you persona like Mr. Thakkar. You always admire him, you respect him. And his success is going to, it's not only successful, that success is also so many dimensions. It's not only an economical dimension, or it not only a social dimension.
I think he's a very responsible.
Very responsible.
Your idea of fun?
I mean, great holiday with friends.
One thing that nobody knows about you. No, but something else besides that.
And she got drunk one 31st night. She went home, she got drunk. Then she
Good. मजा आएगा.
Runs on her own.
Because I did.
Nobody forced her to do nothing.
I was
She
just
was at home with mom. Without party.
I was just thinking that such a small thing. How can it?
What
but
was
this
it?
is yours back.
Okay. Okay. We just tried it for us.
So I was just thinking, I said, "Really, क्या होता है?" So I had
But you
one.
would have had on an empty stomach.
Something like that.
With empty stomach, we love it.
Rather than I reached home the next day morning, she was partying more than I did.
I was just trying to explain because I was a tour. I
I mean,
just
you
wanted
must
to
try everything in that. Okay, then
cleanliness is cleanliness, hygiene is very, very important. Like
my husband loves you for this. I must tell you. He's such a
yes, I can really be crazy with but people say that
thing should be in the place and all that, na?
Yes.
On that way.
On time,
Yeah.
in place.
Yeah. They're all same character.
So my staff has.
God save, really God save from them. It's such a tough time.
But at the end of the day, when you
I know.
when you do everything you know, everything is in place.
एक दिन तो today I had to come, my maid has not come. And every time I have to go somewhere, something happens. So I said, I come back and do the grooming, and it's a bungalow, it's a 3,000 square foot bungalow. I said, मुझे bungalow से हमें party करनी है. No, you will not do it now in front of me. He also helped, right? He also helped. But dusting, every day we have to dust the house. एक भी artifact एक कर पोंछ के रखो. ये it's sickening. So I know the character's great. Then one thing that you like about him.
That's clarity. It's very, very clear when you ask him about a specific thing. He will precisely tell you about it. It is not because you hunt for words. Maybe you want to say something, but you're thinking something. But with him, it is not like that. When you ask him, he will precisely tell you. And maybe sometimes he will even figure that out and he'll tell you that you want to ask this, but you have asked me this, So, he's so
I think next time I want an annual to call up him for advice.
all my friends, his friends,
It's very rare, it's a rare quality.
it's a very rare moment.
The one thing that you don't like about him.
If you tell him, I will find him like, अच्छा जाते हैं करते हैं. He's sometimes, which is,
Take it easy.
he's sometimes get irritated. He's like, चलो चलते because we are daily so bad. चलो time ही नहीं है. We are in that mode all the time.
But he's like, take it easy.
He's very like whatever pressures he must be going through. But if you ask him, he's so relaxed all the time. Sometimes it's not sometimes, but I get very bored. तुमको कभी चलती तुमको कभी देर होती है.
What is that touching moment?
Father passed away.
So it's just 1 year different, but he's more like a father figure. What is your stress buster?
My stress buster is definitely going for a good drive and my family.
Thank you so much, Vaishali. Thanks so much, Vaishali and Hemal. It was lovely having you all, and an honor to be with you all and have lunch with you all. I hope you all enjoyed the lunch trifecta.
Love it.
Thanks so much for taking time out and coming.
Thank you.